Hi guys, welcome back aboard the 44-foot Antares hurricane damaged catamaran project boat. Last week I told you how we're now finally the official owners of all of this. This week we're going to take the first step in making this an efficient and safe working place. We're going to get rid of all of the trash, both inside and underneath the boat. And by trash, I mean, for instance, all of this stuff. It looks like a freaking bomb went off. I'm not a super tidy guy, but I think working in a mess like this is definitely gonna slow me down. We have a lot of stuff to deal with here, so we've invited a handful of volunteers to come help expedite the process. I'm hopeful we can get both the outside and the inside of the boat tidied up over the next few days. Having volunteers come and help is going to be awesome, but it does put us in a little bit of an unusual situation in terms of shooting video. Normally we use wireless lavalier mics to get the best possible sound and to dampen out the sound of the city dump next door. We can't do that with all of the volunteers around. So we'll be switching to a shotgun mic, and that might mean a little bit more background noise. I do apologize for that in advance. Hopefully it won't get too bad. A fun little challenge that we realized last night was for our run and gun stuff with the GoPro here. If we mounted the shotgun mic on top of the GoPro, if you move the GoPro around because of the electronic stabilization, every once in a while the mic would dip into frame. So we quickly whipped up this little cold shoe spacer on the 3D printer. It might look a little bit silly, but I think it'll work. Having the city dump be next door is super practical for today, but it also means that there is quite a bit of noise here in the yard. You might be able to hear some beeping back there. And it also means sometimes there's a bit of a smell, but hopefully today will be not so bad. We've set up a couple of areas. We have this shaded area with a cooler with ice and plenty of water. Over here we have the trash area. Anything that needs to go to the dump next door will first go there. And then over here next to the boat we have the keep area for anything we want to keep.
And most importantly, we have Sharpies so you can write your name on your water bottle, because no party is complete without Sharpies for your water bottle.
After a short welcome and some instructions, the intrepid crew set to work. We're going to be pretty ruthless in our sorting. I think we need a clean canvas more than we need a bunch of old stuff.
The cleaning has commenced.
Yeah.
Time to find some treasures.
I will save this guy.
What did you find?
Old engine panels.
Ooh, nice.
We'll need new ones, but it might be fun to save this one.
So far we've found this, we got to assemble our little shelf here. Perfect condition. I'm excited about that.
So this appears to be a giant container of old anchor electrical stuff, but it's all pretty corroded, so we'll try it.
The lack of ordering is refreshing.
Yeah. May I introduce Larry, the lone Sawsaw Man. Larry is a force to be reckoned with. Him and Dave took the old hardtop apart in record time. If I have one hope for my future, it is that I'll have half the amount of energy Larry has when I get into my 70s. I was a bit conflicted as to whether or not we should keep the old hardtop and repair it, but after taking a closer look, I decided we should get rid of it. It turned out there was a bunch of delamination that was hidden by the bottom liner. Add to that the fact that we would like something a little bit more modern, like the hardtop the Antares come with today. And, well, we're in for a fun project at some point in the future. After much sawing with the hardtop split into smaller sections, those sections were loaded onto Tim's flatbed trailer that was soon to experience many runs to the glorious Mount Melbourne dump next door.
Right.
While the hardtop was meeting its maker, the rest of the crew was sorting through the treasures under the aft end of the boat. Not many treasures were actually found. Most of the stuff here was too water damaged to keep. The last frontier underneath the boat was the little Rubbermaid shed. There was some good stuff in here that was worth saving. For instance, this little tiny pressure washer. And I'm assuming it's not super aggressive.
I can make it aggressive.
Oh, no doubt.
Grr.
Okay, chemicals. Ava found a great but very rusty spade anchor. If this had been in better shape, we would definitely have kept it. With the pile of crap on the flatbed trailer rapidly growing, the underside of the boat started looking much tidier.
It's only 9:30.
We're making a lot of progress. I think we're gonna start on the inside of the boat today too, probably. But yeah, holy shit! But so open.
Yeah. Getting it done. Look at all this is cleared.
Feel free to grab that stuff. I'm trying.
This is Annabelle. She's the yard guard dog. She's trying to eat the dead cat. Don't bite that. She's a fierce protector and super cute. Two great traits. She's trying to eat that. This is all of the trash. It's a pretty impressive trash pile. Can't believe all this was under the boat. This is our key pile. It is kind of a little bare compared to the trash pile. Were there any treasures in there?
Short answer, no.
Yeah, not so many treasures. We'll probably keep the box itself.
Yeah.
Here's what I think was the first load to head over next door to raise the elevation of Mount Melbourne, which I have learned is the local nickname for the dump, with good reason. The dump is literally next door, which for today's adventures is incredibly convenient. The nickname of Mount Melbourne is no joke. I have never seen anything like this before. It is literally a mountain made out of trash. You drive up the mountain, you dump your stuff on top of it, where giant machines then compact everything down. It was equally impressive and shocking to see. The very last adventure of the day was hauling all of the metal and other recyclable items, like batteries for instance, up to the end of the road. Everything got sorted and dropped off at the appropriate containers, and we ended up making $134. If you have scrap, it is well worth it to stop by Brevard Metal Recycling. Plus, it feels a heck of a lot better than dumping it at the dump. Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 2 of the tidy up, the interior stuff.
Yeah, and look how tidy it is out here. Everything's gone. Leaving the yard yesterday and even getting here this morning and seeing everything cleared out, I just keep telling Mads, I cannot believe how hard everybody worked yesterday. We are just so grateful. Everybody just came in like gung-ho, like ready to work, and just so helpful. And I just want to say thank you so much. We are so grateful. We are so appreciative. I mean, you guys kicked butt. And we have another day today, and we're really excited and looking forward to it. So just thank you so much to everybody who's come out. How do you think the water bottle situation went?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
It was good.
Did everybody have fun writing their names on the water bottles?
I don't think a single person wrote their name on the water bottle.
I did. I was the only person.
After you suggested it, I was like, I don't think that's gonna work because they're like instantly wet.
You put it on the cap.
But, I mean, that's also wet.
I did it.
And it's stuck?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I just need to...
Excuse me?
What?
Who's framing this? The crooked-eyed monster?
Yes, I am a crooked-eyed monster.
Aww.
All right, I just have to prove my point, though. Okay, you just want to do a little wipe off, and then... The Sharpie must be broken.
Oh, no. That one's broken, too?
This one's broken, too. I think all the Sharpies...
God, the whole fleet of Sharpies is broken.
Yeah, so they don't have to do it today.
Okay.
The crew just got here and they are ready to go and we're gonna start working. So today the big job is getting the mast down and chopping it up. So we have two guys starting that job, Eric and Josh, and they're just like ready to do some chopping. And then the rest of us, we're gonna be up in the boat, organizing stuff and getting rid of the junk. We are starting inside of the boat. We're gonna be going through everything and organizing it and getting the stuff off the boat that we don't want any longer. But I have one thing that I have been dying to get rid of since we got this boat. It's the bowl of fork soup. It's just been sitting here and it's disgusting and I am ready for it to be gone. So say goodbye to fork soup. Oh no.
We made good progress inside of the boat. Most of the stuff that was sitting outside of the boat in the Florida weather was trash, but there was a bunch of good stuff worth keeping inside of the boat. Thanks to the help of all the awesome volunteers, the tidying up progress was again fairly quick, and within a few hours I started sorting through the last bit of mess inside of the boat, aka the aft cabin.
Good for whatever can pop up.
Oh my god, Josh
So,
came prepared.
always.
With his husky
Always.
box.
Fill with
Wow.
all the DeWalts there is, so.
Nice. Matt's gonna be jealous of that.
Gotta show Mads there's more to tools than just Bosch.
The mast was at the very top of my wish list to get removed this week, but at the same time I was nervous because it's a big heavy thing that's all tangled up in a big mess and I didn't want anybody to get hurt.
Eric and Josh are killing it. They already got the first piece of the mast off and yeah, it's a little bit heavier than I thought it was gonna be. I wanna see how heavy it is. I guess not as bad as I thought.
Ready? Here we go.
Now the plan is to cut this backside off, make it a little lighter, and then they're gonna drop the rest of the mast down and chop it up on the ground.
Should you guys just push up, like towards the end? There we go.
Nice. How's it feel? The mast is down.
You gonna save?
It's awesome. No save. Yeah, feels awesome. It's boat's looking a lot more like a boat now.
Yeah, it's less like a garbage pile.
Yeah.
I was outside helping the guys with the mast, so I didn't see what was going on in here, but they have cleared this entire front cabin. Oh my gosh. There's so much space in here. Cause this is gonna be the new craft room. Could you hear me? I was making a joke. I said this is gonna be the new craft room. He's saying, yeah, it definitely is gonna be the new craft room. Nice. All right, slap around. Let's get her out of here.
Exactly.
This wine rack is stuck in place. I think it's a structural part of the boat.
But we did find a couple of bottles of wine, like 2016 and 2015 in there, so...
Ooh, celebrate later. Oh, this one's open. All right, nothing in there, but all these guys are stuck closed, so we're gonna have to get into those later. I'm amazed to get across. Portside aft cabin is emptied, and in here we found a fully inflated air mattress. Very useful. Honestly, I'm sure Mads would be sleeping in that every night and living in this aft cabin if I wasn't around. But we found that and like a pretty nice new American flag. There wasn't actually a lot of stuff to get rid of here in the starboard hull because all the stuff that had been piled in here, Mads and I moved it to the port side aft when we came to get a better look at the boat. So yeah, but there's another big job we'll have to tackle later. And that is getting rid of all of the wiring and piping throughout the boat. As you can see, there's a lot of it, and this is just like a big tangled rat's nest. So Yeah, that's a job for future Avon mess. And here's the owner's berth all cleaned out. All that's left in here is this portable AC, and I think later we're gonna start it up and see if it's running, hopefully. Right now, Mads is going through the cockpit locker and he's found all of the enclosure. I'm wondering if this is worth keeping as templates.
No, 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 no.
That's right, we're not gonna have the original hardtop, so it's gonna be making our own templates. I just wanted to show you guys a feature of the boat, and I know you might be thinking that this just looks like a piece of old rotting wood, but it's actually like a really important part of the boat, and it's keeping all of the water from leaking into the boat through this hatch underneath. So yeah, it's that's why it's here. It's lovely. Mads just cleaned the cockpit locker out. It may need just a little bit of cleaning, but at least it's empty now. Here's our trash pile for today. Not as big as yesterday's, but certainly still impressive. So now we pretty much got everything out of the boat, and we're just gonna load this stuff up and do another field trip to the dump again. We just took a little break for lunch, and now we're about to load all this garbage into the truck for hopefully our last garbage run. Today, our keep pile literally just consists of this box of life jackets, which were just saved by Carlton. They're pretty much brand new. Those babies are staying. We just found our second thing for the keep pile. It's this little tray. We're pretty sure it's for the freezer, but the freezers are like a pretty particular size and shape, so we think we're gonna need this. Finally, cleared all the junk off of the table saw. No, saw table. Table saw. And now we're gonna test it out, see if this baby works.
Oh no! Oh no! Pull out to. Yeah. It's just if we could.
Did you want to bring the saw in and then go all the way upside down, or what?
Yeah, let's. Okay.
Or does that work?
That answers that question. Trash.
It's the day after our big cleanup extravaganza. The inside of the boat and the area around the boat are barely recognizable. All the clutter is gone, and now we are left with a complete blank canvas.
My dream is to get down a thick layer of gravel here under the boat, because this turns into a muddy mess when it rains, and then also build a big 4x8 work table under the catamaran. Thanks to Josh, one of the volunteers from this week, we also have all of the wood here we need for the work table, so maybe we'll also get to that next week. It feels nothing short of amazing to finally be able to dig into this project. Now, I know we're still in the getting established phase and we're not really started the boat work yet, but anything I can do now to make myself more efficient in the long run, I think is going to be well worth it. But yeah, for now, it feels awesome to have gotten started.
Before ending this video and before I completely break down,
this is like take 17 of this, by the way.
I just keep crying because I just want to say thank you again to everybody who came out to help clean up. It's just like nothing short of a miracle. And also, like, I'm so proud of you, of the community that you have created.
Oh, Pookie.
And it's just like, it just was such a great weekend meeting everybody and everyone helping out. So thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you so much, guys. I'm grateful. I'm not going to cry about it, but you know, thank you.
You can see my ugly cry face now, so.
And on that bit of emotional display, we'll end this week's video here. We hope to see all you guys back here aboard the catamaran next week for yet more glorious DIY. So yeah, as always, feel free to leave a comment down below, and don't forget, if you've enjoyed this video,
Please remember to leave a like.
see you.